¿Cuándo va mi mensaje?
Manica.
A ver si me recuerda, Manica. Vaya. Vaya, Manica. Vaya. Vaya. Vaya.
To His Excellency the Governor, Administration Nairobi. Request month's furlough to study the native customs, Shenzi tribesmen. Signed Crawford, District Commissioner, Manica. Coming?
All right with it. Send this. Aide de camp to the governor, Nairobi. Urge governor refuse Crawford's request for furlough. Rumors Shenzi trouble impending.
Wanabakuba, this maiden is old. It is our law that she may be bought for wife. 2 men watch her. Peruda is rich. He has plenty of money, plenty of cattle. He offers 100 shilingi. But Kipsang, who an Askar soldier, he offers 120 shilingi.
Let me see your money, Kipsang. $15, 20 shillings. You need 100 more. Where is the rest of your money, Kipsang?
The king will give me shilingi.
I see.
All the time, Wanabakuba. He said the king will give him shilingi.
It's very simple. He wants an advance on his pay.
If the king give you shilingi, you must pay back. That will take many moons.
Wife on the Never Never plan. What?
You'll be a poor man for a long time.
A man who has a good wife, Wanabakuba, is never a poor man.
But Kipsang, if you buy her for wife, you'll want to stay in your house all the time. You'll no longer be a good Askari.
To have wife is good. To have Mutoto is better. But first I am the king's man and a warrior of the Maasai.
All right, Kipsang. You can have maiden for wife.
Go ahead.
Wanabakuba?
Kaheri.
I owe you 100 shilingi. What's your moniker on that, will you?
Right.
I hope you realize that already about 50 years of your pay has been IOU to Africa.
Well, suppose the old man had bought the girl. Kipsang slits the old man's throat, then we have to hang Kipsang.
Yeah, I know. And then we have 2 dead men and a widow on our hands.
Still no answer, Wanamakuba.
Sundown?
Thanks.
Best part of the day, Sundown. Nothing more to do in a place where there's nothing to do anyway. Miles and miles of nothing to do. All these lions and giraffes and zebras all trotting about. I don't know how they occupy themselves. It's amazing. But of course all this means nothing to you coming from Ottawa.
Ottawa's the capital of Canada.
Is it? Well, I get a bit muddled with all these Wa names. Masawa, Kahawa, Kanuwa, Wanamakuwa.
Roddy, you sent a message to Nairobi after mine, didn't you?
What?
You heard me.
Well, as a matter of fact, old boy, I did.
What'd you say?
Retreat.
What was the idea?
Shenzi country isn't your territory. Why look for trouble?
What did you say to Nairobi?
Bad form to talk during retreat.
Governor's aide de camp. How do you do? This is Lieutenant Turner. How do you do, sir? How are you? Brought you a spot of supplies. For what? Caution. Just tightening things up a bit. All ready, then. All right, you can take off, sir. Won't you come up and have a drink first? Thanks. As a matter of fact, I shall have to impose upon you for rather more than a drink, Crawford. I'm taking over here. Governor's orders. I suppose this is the answer to my wireless. I'm afraid it is, in a negative sort of way. There's no guard on the landing field, I notice. Let's take a walk around before dark, shall we? Lived in for years. Used to belong to Abu Khali, the Arab trader. He's dead.
Oh.
There's no armed fence around the post here. No sentry except the one in the keep.
I had a boy take your things to your quarters, sir.
Natives seem to come and go as they please. An Italian prisoner wandering around at large somewhere.
We hardly regard Polini as a prisoner.
Why?
Call it instinct. The way I feel about a man.
Are you running this post by instinct?
You can put it that way if you want to.
Polini was resident in Italian territory. He's a member of the enemy forces. Where is he now? Bellini.
Hello.
Capitano Bellini, Major Coombs.
Ah, my pleasure, my pleasure.
Why isn't he in the lockup? We do lock him up at night, sir. Well, shouldn't he be locked up all the time? The man's a prisoner of war.
I am not a prisoner of war. I give myself up, and that is different.
He cooks for us. The food's pretty frightening up here.
They don't capture me. I walk over. I say I do not believe in fighting.
The fact that you surrendered doesn't alter your status.
No?
No. Moreover, a prisoner of officer's rank cannot be forced to work in the kitchen.
Work? You think they make me do this? I am an artist. To cook is my pleasure.
It's a pleasure you'll dispense with in the future. Put him under proper restraint. Yes, sir. From now on, you will receive the privileges normally accorded a prisoner of war.
Oh. He's boss here now? Very well. Very well. I will take the dinner off the stove. Prisoner of war. È una cosa incredibile. Perbacco.
Mayor?
Help yourself. Coombs, from your Nairobi point of view, we may seem a little lax up here.
That's putting it mildly.
That's not what you came up here to tell me. Why are you here?
Why do you want to go to Shenzi country?
It's new territory. I want to make friends with them.
Is that the only reason?
Something's going on. They're restless.
It's chatter, rumors. What about?
That's what I'll find out by going up there.
It's not our business. They don't bother us. The Shenzi are getting guns. And they're being smuggled to them. Your instinct didn't tell you anything about that. Nairobi wants to see one of those guns.
Shenzi are outlaw natives. They're dangerous. If we go into their country and try to take a gun away from them, we'll have to fight for it. And that may start something that'll take a lot of stopping.
Crawford, Nairobi must have one of those guns.
I am ready. I demand my full rights as a prisoner of war. Now I don't cook no more.
My name is Jan Kuipers. Where are you from?
I've been up in the Habashis.
I have instructions to hold anyone from Abyssinian territory until after Nairobi is
I
investigated.
can go into this, Crawford, now. You're not to tell him.
Oh, no. I'm a citizen of the Netherlands. I'm Hollander.
Where are your papers?
Here? I keep them by me. Papers are very precious these days, I think. Here's my passport. Issued from Amsterdam. And you can see the date. It is still valid.
Mineralogist,
That's why I've been up in the hills. They are very rich, full of minerals.
For whom were you acting?
For the Italian government. Here. These are my permissions. Now the Italians are gone, I don't know what to do. So I come to the British. I wanted to go home, but I don't know how to get there. And even if I do, Holland is no longer free. Holland? Titans? I remember a letter. You took it with the rest of my things. From my home. Can I...
Oh, yes, please do.
A picture of my home at Nayan Road. Taken in the spring. Have you ever been in Holland? At tulip time?
What?
Do you like tulips?
No. The Netherlands are our allies now. Perhaps you could make your mineralogical report to the British government.
I would like nothing better than that.
Well, your paper is in good order.
Thank you. I have many specimens in my camera load. I will prepare my reports and hand everything over to you.
Tell me, did you come back through Shenzi country?
Oh, no. They would have killed me. I came around it.
You heard no talk in the bush about the Shenzi getting guns.
Guns? Guns?
Left wheel! Fire left! Quick! Ha!
I'll take a few Iscariot's, try and get behind them. Right. Kipling, you and Aaron go that way. And try and get a gun.
Yes, Bwana Mkubwa. Send the gun, Bwana Mkubwa.
You're really a king's man, Kipling?
Made in Czechoslovakia.
How many Shenzi are there?
I don't know, must be thousands.
I'm afraid this is what Nairobi suspected.
What a filthy way to fight a war.
I was listening. I heard what you said.
What are you doing here?
I'm out of my honor. With the Shenzi prisoners, there's no room in the locker. I did not mean to listen. But it is something bigger than guns, I know. Before I was residente here, I was teaching in Milan on political history. But I teach too much, so they sent me here. More than 3 years I sit over there. I'm much alone. I read a great deal, and I study a very great deal. I look beyond Africa, and I think a lot. And if there is danger here, please, crush it.
What are you trying to say?
No, not what you think. Not military information. There. 2/3 of the world, water. Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean. Who has the water has most of the world, yes? But there is a great plan, a geopolitical plan. Here in Africa is your key of everything. If you lose Africa, you lose the war, you lose the world.
And that Shenzi gun, it is like the beginning of the end here. Like a sign. It is very simple. They hold the coastlines from Norway down. With Gibraltar stopped and the Suez closed, they come down to Aden and over to Dakar. It is on the land all the time, around the oceans. They never touch the water. By land they capture bases. Never do they go on to the sea. Where there is water, they leap. And always Africa is the breach. That is why they have no navy. They travel around the oceans, around the world, by land. And if you do not hold Africa, there is nothing to stop. All that water will be useless as tears. Think much about it, I beg. Please excuse them when I touch you. I know I look like a coward because I give myself up and do not fight you. But where there is power, there can only be one master. And I know what that means to my people, too. To all people.
Perini, would you waive your rights as a prisoner of war and cook dinner for us tonight?
Oh, you're very kind. Very kind. When I come out of the clink, I'll think how good it would be. Lamchot with sherry, chicken alla cacciatore. You see, along with my thoughts, I teach myself to cook. Risotto alla milanese, scaloppino alla marsala.
Salad alla Polini?
And salad alla pallini you shall have.
Well, Crawford, it's a pretty frightening theory, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And pretty frightening evidence. Peace in your house, Abdi Hamoud?
There's peace in my house.
There are dead men in your house.
Not in my house.
But there are dead Shenzi out on the sand.
Shenzi are not men in my house. I'm a trader from the north.
A trader without goods?
I come to Manika to buy.
But you walk with a Shenzi.
I am lost. They show me the way.
You know the law, Hamoud. That any man who carries a gun may be shot.
I have no gun.
But you bring guns to the Shenzi.
No.
You bring guns, and guns bring dead men to Shenzi.
I do not know gun. I do not know Shenzi.
The Shenzi are counting their dead. In the end, they'll lose their guns and count only many more dead. I'm not going to keep you here, Hammond. You can go. But they'll have word of this man who brings trouble to them and death to their houses.
You shoot Shenzi. You want to shoot me?
No, I don't want to shoot you. But when they have my word, they'll hunt you down and they'll kill you without shooting you. And you'll die many times, Hamoud.
Hallo, Tuck! Carabiner Wuss!
Vamos! Turn him loose.
There shall be a dead man in your house.
You should have put him back in the lockup. You can't blame a native for using a gun that's been given to him.
I'm afraid Nairobi wouldn't agree with you.
This isn't Nairobi, Major. This is Manika. And I learned a long time ago not to punish a native for a white man's crime.
You wouldn't possibly have any doubts about this Hamlet.
No, he's rotten clear through. But he's only a go-between. Our job is to find out where he's getting those guns. And that'll be a lot easier if he's loose. The natives say that Kipsang will die at sundown.
How can they know?
They always know. He's turned his face to the wall.
Rest on your arms. Reverse. Slow. Arm. Right, left. Turn. Quick. March.
Howdy, Topsy. Wanda. Shall I pass the caravan?
Your orders are to search all caravans. These are just the usual travel and trading permits. Why do you come to Manika?
To bring supplies for my stores.
Charlie Stewart?
Yes.
We should have had a radio advice from the last post where your caravan called. That didn't happen.
My caravan came straight up past Turkana. There's no radio there.
That's not a regular camel track.
It's nearer by 2 days' journey.
What's on your caravan?
You have the manifest. Usual trading goods and personal things. I'd hardly bring Shenzi guns into your post.
How did you know we're looking for guns?
Every native in the bush knows it.
Zia? You are Zia?
Yes?
I am Palini, Abukali's friend. When you were very small, we took you to the convent in Mogadishu. You remember? It was your first day and you walked between us. I held your hand.
There was a soldier with us. That was you.
See?
I remember. Of course,
And now I
remember.
see you again, grown up.
Well, how are you?
Oh, good, but not so good. Here I am a prisoner, and today it is my birthday. Always there has been a party for Palini's birthday, but now no birthday, no party, nothing.
We'll have dinner with me anyway.
Oh, that would be good, wonderful.
Come at sundown.
Sundown. Sundown for party. Sundown for meeting.
Sundown for the glory of Allah. Abukali used to say that. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. That is Abukali's daughter. Isn't she lovely? And clever. From Cairo to Zanzibar, she has a network of stores. The Abukali stores. But since he's dead, they all belong to her. The largest trading network in all Africa. They are in every village. And all by herself, she runs them.
All the more reason we should watch her.
Dear? Bill, why don't we give Palini a sort of birthday party? Well, just a small one, of course. It's not a bad thought. We could invite everybody. You don't mean that.
Tonight at my house.
Oh, but that would be wonderful.
We might even invite this,
Zia. Of course. I will bake a cake. A special one. You want me to tell Zia?
No, I'll tell her. No, I think you better let Lean into it.
All right. I'll leave her.
The idea of the arranging the two tables. Oh, this is for us, and that's for Zia and the trader.
Uh-huh. That kind of discrimination may be all right down in Nairobi. Up here it's different. Zia's an invited guest. When you invite an Arab to your house,
She's only half Arab. Palini says her mother was French. That makes her Chichi. Half-breed. Even the natives themselves discriminate against Chichi.
Take this for the party. For the party. How do you like the cake?
It's great.
Beautiful. You wait until you taste it. Thank you so much for the present. Everything looks wonderful. This party, we shall make it a thing to remember. Excuse me, guys.
Presents from the Mim-South. Soon the Mim-South comes.
Thank you so much. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Peach from Smyrna. Steaks, preserved and brown. The olives, icy ginger. Here's curry and sage. Garlic, and to know that, first of all, I am a cook, I can hardly contain myself. That beautiful girl to think of my birthday. And this is honey with an inscription in Arabic. Arabic I cannot read. Read. You know Arabic. Eat the gift to sweeten thy stomach, and keep the dish
to refresh thy memory.
You are very clever, Kuipers. And what delicious words. This is cherries.
How do you do? I represent Mrs. Chorney, and Cindy. This is Miss Zia.
How do you do?
Won't you come in? Good evening.
Nothing completes a party like a beautiful girl.
You know Jan Kuipers?
I don't think so. How do you do?
Good evening.
You will like Kuipers.
Yes, we met this afternoon. How do you...
And thank you so much for that basket with all those most gorgeous things.
I'm pleased if you like.
I'm excited by it. This day would seem so sad for a birthday. It brings you here and we are having a party. You are going to cut the cake. And you will sit beside me in the seat of honor. Say, who put the tables like this? Why don't we have just one big one?
We would if we had one. Where do you think we are? The Ritz?
Well, who sits out there?
I'm sitting there with Miss Zia. Brian, cocktails.
Thank you. I was born in Africa. I've lived here all my life. I know what this little table really is.
Forget it. The England that's going to win this war is going to do away with a lot of this nonsense.
Aren't you being a little ahead of time?
No. I'm 25 years behind the time. There was a man here then that had the right idea about those things.
Graham Fletcher.
You know of him?
He was a good friend of Abu Khali.
I didn't have the good luck to know him. He said that Africa was a matter of love.
I know what he meant.
He always said that fear produces more fear. He said that force creates violence. But he said if a man really loves Africa, without fear or discrimination, she'd love him in return.
And did she?
I only know he loved Africa. He knew Africa. I believe he spoke 18 dialects and knew the people who used them. You see, Fletcher had a theory. He believed that the black men up here are like the soil. They needed care and cultivation. He wanted to irrigate these barren lands and build a Garden of Eden. That's what he called it.
You love that man.
He's kind of a legend. He's buried out there, under the boundary stone.
When I first saw you, I thought you were very grim and officious. But I guess you're the kind of man who does his job as he sees it.
That's right. Excuse me. Vagabond. Where is everybody?
Maybe they come later, Juana Macuba.
What do you mean, later?
Later, Juana Macuba. Maybe.
Come on, you two. Be sociable. This is Polina's party. Let's drink his health.
We're waiting for a drink. Hey, Brian. Never mind, I'll chase the drink up myself.
Abdul.
All the boys seem to have disappeared.
The dancers. Everybody's gone. Zia!
Habari.
Habari? You don't believe that sort of stuff, do you?
Just look out there, not a thing moving. Everybody's gone.
Zia!
Habari is just a tall story. It's a sort of bush telegraph. No one knows how it comes to them, and only born natives can get it.
And Habari's never wrong.
Well, I don't believe it. All rot.
Well, all I can tell you is that one night when I was a kid, I woke up and heard my mother screaming. Later, we got word that my father was killed that very same night at Verdun. The natives would call that Habari.
Bill, Zia has told me.
Habari?
See, one of us 6 white men has an appointment.
An appointment?
When a man dies, the natives say that death met him.
That is the appointment.
That's for Habari? See. One of us 6, eh? Well, that's ridiculous. There are only 5 of us here. Yes, that's right, isn't it? Well, since we've nothing to worry about, let's have that drink, shall we? Oh. Hello there.
That's Dewey.
He's the White Hunter.
Oh, Bill. Come on in. You know Turner?
Yes.
Bellini?
How do you do?
This is Major Coombs.
How do you do?
How are you, sir? And Kuiper.
Hello.
How do you do?
4, 5. He is the 6th.
There's Habari on.
It said that one of us 6 white men here would die.
There were 5 of us till you walked in.
No, that's pure coincidence. Coincidence? Well, Habari's one of Africa's mysteries. Probably what we call fate. Now, I had no intention of coming this way. I was up by Mulka, and I ran into a herd of elephants. They've never been up that far before. One of them charged, and I shot and only wounded him. So I had to follow to finish him off. So I'm here. Coincidence. Well, the further I got this way, the more I heard the natives talking. Habari's about you, Bill. They say there'll be a dead man in your house. That's that Somali you turned loose.
But that's ridiculous.
Well, then send us cars and round him up.
Every native in and around the post is waiting to see what I'm going to do. That's why they're all so quiet. This has got to be handled in a way that they can understand and appreciate. I'm the one who has the appointment.
Yeah. It's on you, Bill.
We've got to set trap for trap. Give Hamoud a chance to do his worst and then strike back. I've already put a man on the machine gun in the tower. And keep everybody away from my house. And don't come near it yourself.
This way.
Good thing he made a mistake and used tracer bullets.
Yes. Wallach or Ben, Skoda.
Rifles, no machine guns.
Thought you told everybody to stay away from your house.
I did. What are you talking about?
Zia.
Was she here?
No. What are you talking about?
Found her out here in your veranda. She was shot.
Shot?
Here?
Oh, she'll be all right. I took her home.
Come in.
What happened?
Nothing. I guess I was more frightened than hurt. It's only a scratch.
Well, you shouldn't have been prowling around my house.
I wasn't prowling.
How bad is it?
I said it was nothing.
Suppose you didn't understand the strict order that nobody was to come near my house, including you.
Graham Fletcher was killed by a man like Hum.
What's that got to do with it?
I didn't want it to happen again. Besides, I didn't want the natives to lose their Bwana Makuba, their most excellent lord. It's a great symbol to them.
You mean you came over to warn me that...
To warn the Bwana Makuba.
May I come in?
Well, did you get an explanation?
She came over to warn us about Hamoud.
And are you satisfied with that?
Yes.
Well, I'm not. You will leave Manika in the morning.
But I have trading permits from Nairobi.
All permits are cancelled.
Trading is civil administration. That's my concern.
If there's to be any discussion, Crawford, we'll have it somewhere else. You will kindly leave by the Wajir camel track with the rest of the traders. Report clear of the district to Isiolo. Good night.
What does this mean?
I'll find out.
I'm sorry. But perhaps Major Coombs is right. It isn't very safe up here just now. Of course, it was his way of saying that. You have to understand the British.
I do understand them. Just as I understand that you are not a Hollander.
I beg your pardon.
Who are you going to get to replace Hamoud?
Replace Hamoud?
It was very foolish of him to use that machine gun. You were going to make him chief of the Shenzi.
I really don't know what you mean.
Hamoud was helping you distribute the guns. The Italians who were in Abyssinia were to have done that, but the British have driven them out. And now you have lost Hamoud. You still have to distribute your guns. And I have the largest trading network in East Africa. My interest is to protect all that. And I can only do it if I'm on the winning side.
And, Crawford? What about Crawford?
Well, what about him? I want to guard what is my own. Not lose it with the losers. Isn't that reasonable?
Very reasonable. And, very wise. All right. We leave here tonight. How soon can you be ready?
In an hour.
It must be sooner, much sooner. I'll come back for you.
Dear, you are not much hurt, no?
No. I'm glad you've come. I want you to go to Bill Crawford. Tell him Kuipens is behind the Shenzi guns.
Kuipens? My friend?
Yes. Tell Bill that this is the center, the key, but that Kuipens has links with other districts. I think in Uganda or Tanganyika. But I'll find out. And I'm leaving here now.
Where are you going?
I don't know. But I'm going with Kuipens. I'm taking my caravans with me. And I'll use my camel men to bring word back.
But I don't...
Just tell Bill. No one else. Tell him in the morning. Please. And remember it all. In the morning.
All right. I will remember. Good night. Kuipens.
Now listen. Tell me, Mariani, did you see the Mem Sahib go?
No. She told me stay in house.
Well, do you know where she's going?
No, Monica. No.
Crawford. Bill's taking the camels and all the camelmen.
So that's it then. You ordered her to leave, so she's going with the rest of the traders.
She didn't go with the traders. She went with Kuipens. They're both tied up with the Shenzi guns, using her trading network to smuggle them in.
I don't believe that.
You can believe what they left behind, can't you? And last night we nearly had our heads blown off by a Skoda machine gun.
That ought to convince you, Bill. Still doesn't prove that Zia's in it.
Proves that we need troops to handle this thing now.
Troops? You want to start a flare-up among the Shenzi? That's the one thing I'm trying to avoid.
Well, if we have it now, we'll save further trouble later on.
I'll go after Kuipens.
Oh, it's too late for that, and it's too late for talking.
Just a chance. If I go after them...
After whom? Kuipens? Or the girl? When you go after Shenzi country, it'll be with half a battalion of King's African Rifles behind you. This is from Nairobi. Endeavor to trace alleged Hollander mineralogist known as young Kuipens. If whereabouts known, advise administration. Enemy plan appears centered in Shenzi territory. KAR reinforcements leaving Nairobi. Await further instructions. I'll report and wait for orders.
Body said one of us 6 white men.
bunch of these found this. They were the first white men to come up here. Labor. The men's job is not to leave.
Cabin crew did a good job. We can receive, but we can't send.
Listen. Turn that thing off.
Wants to land. Langable. Call out your men, light some flares on the landing field.
Yes, we want it.
This is Alan Dewey, sir.
Sure, how do you do?
All right. I should like to report to you privately, sir.
Oh, very well.
You'll excuse us, Crawford.
Sure. Find anything?
It's about as I expected.
What are you doing? Roddy, you got any of that good tobacco?
Here, try some of mine.
No, Roddy's got something special, thanks. Is there any left?
Yeah, half a tin over at my place. Tastes a little of insecticide, but the ants are gone. Aren't these the mineralogical specimens Kyton's brought?
Yeah. Black basil.
Be a good fellow and get that tobacco, will you?
Yeah, right away, man. What's this?
Fused granite and quartz.
Frightfully interesting, isn't it?
Well,
It's all of volcanic origin.
just what you thought, huh?
Could only come from one place.
But give us half a battalion, sir, and we'll clear out the Shenzi country before Kyton's was time to start anything.
Evidently, I didn't make myself quite clear.
You can't have any troops. You can't even have one extra man. You've got to stop this with nothing other than what force you have here at the post now.
Well, we've got about 40 as guard, isn't it? Lieutenant Turner and, of course, Crawford.
Crawford, I want to talk to him. He thoroughly understands conditions up here. Best commissioner we have. Come along.
Where is it?
Crawford? Crawford? Where's Crawford?
He was here a moment ago, sir. He asked me to get this tobacco and...
Well, what are you going to say?
looks like Dewey's gone, too, sir.
Dewey, how well did you know Abukali?
Pretty well. He bought my first ivory. That was a long while ago.
Uh-huh. You got any idea why Zia would have gone off with Clapham?
No?
Maybe she didn't go willingly.
He couldn't make that girl do anything she didn't want to do. Don't worry.
Those aren't local natives.
Some of them were armed.
Let's get over there and see if we can find out what's in those loads.
Yeah. And ammunition.
Clapham's started sending stuff out already. Hey, those are Zia's camels. See those little ones? There's Hassan, the head camel. Cool, he's right. She's in it with him.
But maybe he took her outfit over.
Not everything, not camels and camelmen.
Let's get out of here.
You leave all this?
There's too many here for us to tangle with.
It'll burn. It'll all burn.
Looks like a powder keg.
Make me a fuse out of one of those gun rifles. That's how they've been smuggling those goods in. No wonder we didn't find any of those loads on the camel trails. Those don't look like Shenzi.
No. They look like Amara men are half-caste.
Those guards on Z's caravan.
Looks like Coombs was right. It's too late for talk. That seaplane's got a radio antenna. If I could get aboard it, I could get a message out to Monica.
It'd be pretty hard to get on it by daylight.
We've taken a chance, though. Get the men out of the post. And don't forget those reinforcements are coming up from Nairobi. When anything goes wrong. You're going back to meet Coombs and show him the way here. Go on.
I wonder if perhaps you're trying to be clever with me. Crawford met that caravan, and he burned the loads.
Did he have a scarab with him?
No, I'm quite sure of that. Because I killed Parini before we left. You're not quite as clever as you imagine. I know all about you. You're not Chi-Chi. You're not naked. Miss Fletcher. Miss Graham Fletcher. Mother, Mariette de la Rue, died when you were 2 years old. Father, Graham Fletcher. Friend of Abu Khali, who reared you as an Arab girl. Only just before he died did he tell you the truth about yourself. From the beginning I knew this. But I wanted the use of your network and your caravans. And I have that now.
Not quite. There's one thing you've overlooked. When you used my cattlemen, you sent out 7 messengers who will carry news of what is here.
Finished. The 7 cameramen are dead.
Bwana makubwa.
Where's Dewey? Frank showed that he was with you. Get trackers. Run him down.
We found your caravan. It was loaded with guns, so we burned it up. If Kuiper has left you down here to try and get any information out of me, you're wasting your time. Tell your friend to let you out of here.
Kuiper! Get her out of here!
He won't let me out. Nairobi asked me to come to Monica.
I suppose Nairobi asked you to join up with Kuiper.
I played into his hands deliberately. Don't you believe me?
I told you you're wasting your time.
You can think what you like about me, but I found out things that you need to know. I've seen their maps and heard enough to know their plans. The Shenzi are going to attack Monica. Not just one band, but thousands. They're gathered now, waiting for guns. Monica will be the signal for risings everywhere. And nothing will stop it once it begins. And it begins tomorrow. You understand? Tomorrow. I sent word to you by Pauline, but Kuiper's killed him. I sent word to you by my camelmen, and he killed them too. And now I'm trying to tell you myself, and you're as stubborn as a fool. But you've got to believe me, because it's the truth.
Zia? Are you sure the attack starts tomorrow?
In the morning. My other caravans will be here tonight. The head men won't take orders from anybody but me.
Pipins is only waiting for me to give those orders. After that...
I've got to get to the wireless on that seaplane. Zia, you sent her, Murray?
No. If I could get to those drums, I know how to send a war call. The villagers would relay it. They'd get it at Manika.
Pipins here. Pipins here.
Pipins, are you prepared for Manika?
I cannot be ready before tomorrow.
You should be ready now.
I've had complications.
They are still waiting for you. Here in the Yemen, to the south.
The caravans will be here tonight. All weapons will be sent out, and the attack will begin tomorrow without fail.
Keep him outside. Give your orders.
Sergeant, here are my orders. The Effendi has loads for my caravan. Don't let them take those loads. Don't let them use my camels.
Bill.
Right.
Roddy, there ought to be some morphine in that medicine kit.
Quite all right. I feel a bit cold.
I'll get a blanket.
Oh, thanks. Been a while since Nairobi.
I'll send runners.
She'll mean a promotion for young Parker. He's a good chap, Parker. You'll like him. Crawford, you carry on. And don't lose your ideals. You may not realize it, but they're the ideals of the church. The church folk. People of all churches pulling together. That's strength. That's all we need. People of faith pulling together. You know, my father was a bishop. He wanted me to join the church. But I chose the army. They're both the basis of civilization. The church holds it together. The army defends it. And the Crawfords make it good. Best time of the day, Sundown. Hey, Roddy? The beginning of nothing to do.
My heart is too full today to preach the sermon that I had prepared for this visit as your bishop to the Church of St. Giles, where I once served as your rector. During those years of sweet communion, you often opened your secret hearts to me. Your problems, your hopes, your desires, they were mine. Today, I wish to open my heart to you. You will please give me the charity of your attention while I speak of one of the millions of those who have served God and country. Have you ever heard of Manyika? No. It is a small, remote, rather shoddy outpost. And yet 1,000 Manikas defended one by one together means the salvation of Africa and all its people. Many men have died in these many Manikas, died that freedom, decency of deed might survive. The young man of whom I speak lies dead in Africa. The young man was my son. Fathers of my congregation,
Mothers of my diocese, mourn not for the brave. They live in the indestructible splendor of all eternity. Yesterday, and in this church, I married two brave young persons who shortly will return to Africa to resume their life of service. They brought a message from my son. A scrap of paper, a little verse. No, a great blazing verse it is. A last word, a message from Major Coombs to his father, to all fathers. Hear it. Fly high your flag upon the hill. Keep bright your faith and hold until our England wins, as win she will. Who waits with faith